Hello, boys and girls. How are you? How are you, first graders? I hope you and your families are doing great. And I'm sending you my love, and I hope to see you soon. And today at Media, we're going to be doing some research on wombats. Do you know what wombats are? You're right, it's a type of animal, and they're also marsupials. So, wombats, marsupial, you know what a marsupial is? Well, we're going to be using two types of resources to find out. So one resource is an ebook, which is an electronic book about Wombat, an informational book, and the San Diego Zoo. So let's find out, first of all, what is a marsupial? So I'm sure you know some marsupials. Um, a kangaroo is a marsupial. So here we see the kangaroo mom laying down, and here we see the kangaroo baby, which is called a joey, sticking his head out from the mom's pouch. So marsupials carry their babies in a pouch. I'm sure that you know another marsupial, and everybody loves koala bears. Okay, so here we see a koala bear baby, and it's inside the mom's pouch. So imagine that your mom would carry you in a pouch all your childhood. Would you like that? Well, I don't know about you, but I would think it's a little bit boring just staying there. That's right. I would like to go out, and I would like to run and be with my friends. But um, marsupial animals do it for a reason, and it's to keep their babies safe from falling off the mom's back, and also they don't want their babies to be eaten by predators, so they keep them safe inside the pouch. So marsupials are also mammals. Now here we see a wombat. So this is a wombat, and like all marsupial females, the wombat has a pouch, but it opens towards the mom's back, rather towards her head. Okay, this keeps the dirt from falling up the pouch when the mother wombat is busy digging. So now we know what marsupials are, and just remember, a marsupial is an animal that carries the baby inside a pouch. So now here we are epics, and let me get out of here. And we're going to search. Remember, we're going to use an ebook, and these epic books are ebooks. So I'm going to write, what's the name of the animal? Wombats. So here we have two books about wombats. So I'm going to be reading you this first one. Okay, we're going to do some research about it. So there's two things that we're going to be researching. We're going to be researching the characteristics of wombats. And characteristics is, how do they look? How do they look? And the other question is, what do they eat? So if you want to learn more about wombats, also there's this other book. And I think there's also a story named Glenn the Wombat, or Meet a Baby Wombat. But the one that I'm reading to you is going to be Wombats. And this over here is an informational book. And I need to get this one all the way here. It's an informational book because it's going to give us information about wombats. Okay, informational. Facts about wombats. So the author is Julie Murray. She's the one who wrote this book. So let's read. It says, learn about what these small Australian animals look like, what they like to eat, and more. So far, we know that they're small animals. They're marsupials and mammals. Okay, so what is this over here? You're right. It's the map of the world. And who do you think this is? What animal is this? You are right. It's a wombat. So let's read the first fact. Wombats live in Australia. So where they live, their habitat is in Australia. And here we have the country of Australia. And it's not only a country, but it's a continent. We live here in the continent of America, but we live in the United States here. The United States. Let's keep on reading. Okay, so what do you observe here? Tell me. Okay, those are good observations. Let's read. They have small eyes and ears. They do have small eyes. Look how small they are. And their ears are small and they're also like pointy, that's right. So let's keep on reading to see if we can find more characteristics. So here we have the wombat. We see the small ears, the eyes. What else do you see? Good. So they have short legs. They have short tails too. So they have short legs and a short tail. So far we have found out that they have small ears, small eyes, short legs, and short tails. Let's keep on reading. So here, what do we see? What do you see over here? Yes, we see two wombats, so let's see what they're saying about them. They have fur. It can be any shade of brown. So we see the fur here, and it says it can be any shade of brown. So this is light brown, and this is dark brown. Okay, so here, what do we see here? What is this wombat doing? So we can see here that he's probably digging. That's right. Look at those sharp claws. Now, this soil is very hard to dig. You know, we would have a hard time digging with our nails. We could not do that. So let's see what they say about it. They have sharp claws. They use them to dig. Now, what do we see over here? What is this hole here? What is this wombat doing? Good. Very good. Wombats rest in burrows. So we see the wombat resting here in the burrow. You see this hole here. They sleep during the day. So they sleep during the day. I wonder, when do they go out and eat? At what time? Okay, so what do we see over here? Yes, you're right. We see a wombat coming out of the burrow. And it looks a little bit dark. So let's read. They come out at night. They are ready to eat. Okay, so now we know that they sleep during the day and they come out at night to eat. So what do we call animals who do this? Yes, nocturnal animals. So wombats are nocturnal animals. Okay, so here, what do you see here? Yes, it seems that this wombat is eating, and they might have small ears and small eyes, but they have a big nose, don't they? Okay, so maybe here in this part of the text, it tells us what do they eat, because that's the other research question that we're looking for. So here it says they only eat plants, they eat grass, they like roots too. Okay, so now we found out what do they eat. So they eat plants, like grass and like roots. Okay, so here we see the wombat, and this is the pouch. Okay, that's the pouch where it's inside. Remember, this pouch faces the back of the wombat. In the kangaroo and the koala, the pouch is up, facing like the face of the mom. Okay, the young grow in a pouch. They drink their mother's milk. So they grow in the pouch and they drink their mother's milk. So far we know that they have fur. It can be dark or light brown. That's right, they have fur. Their babies eat milk, so they're mammals. That's right, they're mammals too. Okay, so here we have features of wombats, and features is going to be also the characteristics, how they look. Okay, so they have sharp claws. We see the sharp claws here. They have short legs. You see how short they are, and short tails. So we see the short tails. And they have small ears, and here it doesn't say it, but they have also small eyes. Okay, so here we have the glossary of the book, and the glossary, it lets us know what a word means. So here we have the word burrow. Okay, so let's find out what a burrow is. A hole or tunnel dug by a small animal. So it is a small animal digs it, and that's where they live. It's a tunnel underneath the ground. Here, pouch. Pouch. A stomach pocket where some animals carry their young. The pouch. So that's where they carry their young. It's like a book bag, but it's in their body. Fur. Look at the fur. Usually the short, fine, soft hair of some animals. So some animals, they're short and soft. However, a wombat has rough, thick fur. So their fur is rough, it's not soft, and it's thick. It has a lot of hairs, thick. Okay, so we are done with the book, and now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna answer the research questions. So here it says, wombats. Wombats. What are the characteristics of wombats? So we said the characteristics is how do they look. So do you remember? Yes. Wombats have small eyes, and what was the other thing they had small? Ears. Good job. What else? They have what do they have? Short legs and tails. Okay, so since they're mammals, that's right, they have fur. So they have brown fur. And it said it can be any shade of brown. So it can be light brown or it can be dark brown. That's right. What else? Okay. Wombat mothers have a pouch where they carry their babies. That's right, and the babies are called joeys. Okay, so what else did we learn? Oh yeah, something very important. They use them for digging. Okay, they have sharp. What are they called? The nails? They're not nails. They're called. They have sharp claws. That's right. Sharp claws. We're going to keep on going down here, and if I forgot something, you can go ahead and write it. Because right now I'm trying to think, and I think that's what the characteristics of the wombat. Okay, and we said also that they're mammals and marsupials. Okay, what do wombats eat? So do you remember what they eat? Yes. Wombats eat plants. Okay, they eat grass and roots. Okay, so those are some of the things they eat from the plants. Okay, so now I'm going to go down here, and this is what I want you to do. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to draw a wombat. So you're going to draw a wombat, and you're going to, once you draw it, you're going to label it. And label the parts of its body. Okay, so you're gonna label the characteristics of the body. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna draw a wombat, and then you're gonna be writing. For example, you're gonna write over here, for example, the fur, short tail. You know, short tail here. You're gonna write about the legs, everything we did. Okay, and then you're gonna put it in the suggestion part of Schoology. Well, thank you very much, and we're gonna come back. And I'm going to read you a story about a wombat, but this story is a fictional story. It's a make-believe. So thank you, and see you in a little bit. Thank you.